Our streak of sunshine continues, and we have actually a warming trend here late in the week, mid to upper 80s for highs. It's going to get a bit sticky again, but since our weather is so quiet and pleasant generally, we're taking a look at the Atlantic Ocean. It's been a lackluster start to the hurricane season so far. In fact, this could be the first August in 25 years without a named storm. So this is what's going on in the Atlantic. We've got two systems that the Hurricane Center is keeping an eye on, not hurricanes or tropical storms yet, but areas of potential development, clusters of storms. This is how this starts out. And then as they get more intense, more organized, they start to rotate and become a tropical cyclone. So the Hurricane Center gives a 50% chance in the next 48 hours of this system becoming a tropical cyclone, 80% chance within the next 5 days. So activity is finally picking up, but it may not make it into August. And so this will be the first August since 1997 that hasn't had a named storm. That doesn't mean we're not going to make up for it in September and October. Those are two very active months typically. This is the European model's simulation of what the satellite imagery could look like over time, just a computer model simulation. And here are three actual different computer models tracking this possible system, what will happen with it. All of them do keep it out into the ocean rather than making landfall on the mainland of the US, but it could affect some of these islands here in the Atlantic. Hurricane season is still expected to be above normal. They put out their first forecast, the Hurricane Center, in May, and then update it in August. And that August 4th update still had a 60% chance of it being an above normal season with 14 to 20 named storms. Now, will that quite pan out? We'll have to see, but it just may be a delayed start to the season. Meanwhile, in our area, the reason we're going to be talking about all sorts of other weather this week is because our weather's pretty quiet and boring. High pressure sitting over us, and on the cool side of the high pressure to the east of it, we've got this west-northwest flow. A little breezy again today, but keeping those temperatures at or below normal. Probably not quite hitting 80, I think, today. So this somewhat slightly cooler air that we've had yesterday and today moves on, and we're going to start to see a warming trend. Mid-80s tomorrow, mid to upper 80s Thursday and Friday as we get just a little bit of some of that modified heat from off to the west. I don't think we'll quite hit 90, but it is going to get a little steamier. Those dew points will also go into the low 60s, and then just in time for the holiday weekend, it'll cool off just a bit, but not too much. We're talking 70s and 80s still for the holiday weekend. Still looks gorgeous. Dew points comfortable today and tomorrow, yep, but as we head into Thursday and Friday, this grayish, bluish area, that's those stickier dew points in the 60s, but we're not talking dew points near 70 like what we had over this last weekend or any of that oppressive level humidity. And because there won't be a lot of moisture, this front probably is going to come through pretty quiet. So here's Friday afternoon, cool front comes through, very isolated chance of a shower or thunderstorm, and then high pressure settles back in. So it's going to be a pretty gorgeous holiday weekend. The best of the three summer holiday weekends. If you remember, Memorial Weekend was not so nice. And 4th of July weekend was kind of unsettled too. A lot of clouds around. So this will be the best of the three as we end summer, I guess. 79 today, still a little breezy, but not quite as windy as yesterday. And then sunshine still the next couple days, but definitely getting a little warmer. And then again, that very small chance of a shower or thunderstorm Friday. Get that out of the way for the holiday weekend. Look at that, just about perfect weather for the Labor Day weekend, and looks to continue really into next week.